wondered if I could apply for food stamps and get accepted. So today, by sheer luck, total luck, you might call it, by sheer luck, I found out today, someone informed me after asking me a couple of questions. I was like, yeah, I only make X amount of dollars a month, right? And they go, well, you can apply for food stamps, sir, if that's true. I go, really? So thanks to the sheer luck, I don't know, call it the stars lining up in the right order or whatever you want to fucking call it, I am now going to be getting, and I can't even say this without laughing, $2,000 a year, and the government's going to pay for me. Because I found out today that the money I'm getting in is not enough money to live on. I can get food stamps. I will qualify. So there you go. There you go. How was the home visit? So it was you, wasn't it? Was you? I'm just telling you, Rodney, I have to thank you then. Then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now I can tell. I can tell the fucking chat room. What a piece of cocksucker you are. So Rodney, today I answered the door. Well, now that I know it's you, now I'll fucking spill the beans. I wasn't sure if it was you or if it was Gina. It was either you or Gina. Those are your two degenerate losers in this world that I know of. There are probably others, but I mean, really. So I get the door. You want to hear this? I want this to be on fucking camera because if my sister sees it, she's going to want to sue your ass because that's called harassment. So I want this to be on record, being I know it's you now. So Rodney, who goes under Rodney Jenkins, who lives in Florida, today I answered the door. Wait, I'll read the chat. I'm not going to stay on this very long. And I answered the door, and there's a guy standing there with a clipboard. And I went, hello? Now, I'm not going to fucking let him in because I'm not going to open the door. I go, how can I help you? So I thought he was taking a survey, right? He goes to me, this is social services. So immediately I knew what was going on. And I went, oh, my God. He goes, is everything okay, sir? I go, yeah, come on in. I go, come on in. I said, come on in. He said, you need some coffee? You want some coffee? I go, sit down. So I go, let me explain to you what's going on. And I don't want to make it very long because he was here for 15 minutes. And he asked me, he goes, oh, you want any medication? Are you this? I told him, I go, no. This is a prank they're playing on people. He goes to me, oh, my God. He goes, wow. He goes, well, I do have to ask you these questions while I'm here already. So I go, yeah. I said, ask me whatever you want to ask me, right? He asked me if I live alone. He asked me if I have any disabilities. I said, well, I already told you that this is a prank, but I'll answer your questions anyway, right? And then he asked me like my income. He asked me this. He asked me that. And I asked him honestly my medication. And then after he found out, listen to this shit. After he found out I was only making $33 a day, he goes, sir, he goes, are you making $33 a day in total? I go, yeah, I only make like $1,000 guaranteed income. So he goes to me, you can apply for food stamps. You realize that? I go, I know I can apply. I said, I don't know if I'd be accepted. He goes, you'll probably be accepted, sir. So I go, thank you very much. I said, be a negative turned into a positive. So starting tomorrow, I'm not doing it today because I was busy with video games today. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to call up the, well, he doesn't do that. He's social services. He doesn't do that. I have to call the food stamp people. I don't know who that is. I have to look it up. Foodstamps.org maybe out of New York City. And I will be getting, thanks to you, Rodney. I have to thank you again. If you were here, I kiss you. If you're here, I kiss you. I'll give you a thank you kiss. So thank you again, Rodney, because that guy alerted me that I can, will be accepted for food stamps. And then the guy said, well, he goes, I'm sorry if it bothered you. I said, don't feel sorry. I said, I feel bad that, they put you on wild goose chases and shit. So he goes, no, he goes, have a nice day, sir. I said, you too. And he left pretty much. He was here for 15 minutes. So then again, thank you very much. So who else are you going to send to my house? Who else are you going to send over? The cops? Fire department? Who the fuck else? Because I'm ready. Rodney, one thing you don't understand about me, I'm preparing for World War III. Social services guys don't bother me. In fact, actually, it helped me out a lot. So again, before I continue my chat and I keep ignoring you, and now I know it was you. It was either you or Gina. That was in my head. I said, I think I know who did this. So they go, you do? I said, yeah. I said, I know. I have a good feeling who did this. I'll find out by tomorrow. And then now that I know it's you, for sure, and my sister sees this, she's going to think that's harassment. Oh, by the way, he wanted my sister's information. I told him, I said, I'm definitely not giving you my sister's information so you can harass her for no reason. So he goes, I understand, sir. He goes, I just had to ask that question. He goes, it's on the list. I said, I'm fine, it's on the list. I said, I'm not giving you my sister's information and you're not contacting anybody, right? So, yeah, it was crazy. But it worked out good for me, actually. It didn't give me any fucking stress or anything. But I did find out, thank you again. If you were here, like I said, I'd kiss you. Because you just let me know that if I want, tomorrow, I could actually apply for food stamps, EBT, whatever the hell you call it. I can get it. I can get it. The guy told me, he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, you'll definitely be accepted. So I said, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, if you're only making that. I go, yeah, I'm unemployed. So, yeah, thank you again. So now that we did that and we found out you're the culprit, hopefully my sister will see this video and she'll want to know your information. And, like I said on the internet, people will sell their own mother for a six-pack. People will sell their mother for a six-pack. If I wanted your information, I could probably have your address, your phone number, where you live, and the last time you fucking took a shit. I wanted your information. I could find it out in a second. And then I could just hand it over to my sister and then I give it to her because lawyers are expensive now. But I didn't bother. It doesn't bother me. But anyway, off that topic, how are you guys?